Bonjour les amis, hi everyone, I'm Lucile, I live in France and you're watching what I'm doing right now.
It is almost 8 p.m. and I don't think I've filmed anything yet today. I got to work, I did work things, I wrote some music for the vlog from last Saturday when we went down to Hamilton. I finished up the second HoloLens video, continuing the adventures of Jeff the Zombie. Now I'm just waiting for some effects to finish rendering on this vlog and then we can go home. We were supposed to have our regularly scheduled Cinema Studios meeting. The daylight savings time changeover messed up where the meeting fell on my calendar, so it ended up an hour later than it was supposed to be, so I missed the regular time. Michael Morgan and Todd and I will probably chat later. There was also a bunch of voting today that happened and is probably still happening. Or is it? What time is it? I guess, no? Yes? I don't know when all the polls closed. But it was Ohio, Illinois, Florida, and North Carolina, I think. But it looks like today might be the beginning of the end for Sanders. So far, Hillary has won in Ohio and Florida. It's close-ish in Illinois, but Clinton is still 6 points ahead there. So, we might soon be down to the one Democratic nominee. I still don't know what's going to happen with the Republicans today. I just heard on the radio that Marco Rubio suspended his campaign tonight. So that brings it down to 3 Republicans?
Suspending and terminating the same thing in this instance?
I don't understand the difference because Carson suspended his campaign, which I took to mean he was done, and then like, I don't know, a week later there was a big headline on CNN that was like, Carson ends his campaign, and I was like, but didn't he already do that? So I don't know. But I assume that means we're down to Trump, Kasich, and Cruz. Katelyn, It's a nice spring day outside. The temperatures are getting warmer. It's almost like summer is finally here. Oh. Today has been a big day for my little fledgling production company. First, we got approved for our first business credit card, which means now the business itself can start building up a credit history, which is good. I think American Express gave us like a $5,000 limit, which is more than I was expecting. But on top of that, we got approved for a business loan from a place called Hampton Ridge that's going to give us almost $20,000 so we can use that to buy equipment, cameras, lights, gear, all that stuff. So that's all really exciting and also really stressful because they're going to give us the money, we're going to spend the money, and then we have to make enough money so that we can pay them back. You saw how not snowy it was in the previous shot. I just walked to Market on Front to get a soda, and now this is happening. Oh God. I can't believe how fickle the weather is being today. This is the snowiest that it's been in a while. I'm a little bit disappointed. I was hoping that we'd finally gotten into real springtime, but Montana's still holding on to winter a little bit. There's this vent right here. It's on the back end of a kitchen. I forget what it's called, but it's a place where you can take your family and learn how to cook. But as part of that, they do a lot of laundry because they go through a lot of aprons or something, I guess. But that little port on the back of the wall is always just spewing out a really nice, fresh laundry smell. Sometimes I'll stop at the bottom and just take a whiff. I had a Skype call with a girl named Heather who works at Patreon. She's my, Patreon liaison. or something. But she was asking me, like, what suggestions I had for the platform, what things I struggled with, and then she let me know about a number of things that Patreon is working on to make the whole experience better, and there are some features coming down the pipeline that I'm excited about, and she was excited to get some of my feedback. But it just so happened that while we were having this Skype call, someone else who uses Patreon, a guy by the name of Tarn Adams, who is the creator of one of my favorite computer games of all time, Dwarf Fortress, happened to be visiting the Patreon headquarters at the same time. So when Heather mentioned that he was there, I geeked out a little bit and then asked if I could say hello, so she brought him over, and then I got to have a 2-minute conversation with Tarn Adams, and I was a really big fanboy about it. Yeah, that was probably the highlight of, I was gonna say my day, but my week, my month, I don't know. That was cool. Afterwards, I asked Heather to ask Tarn if he would be willing to do an intro for the vlogs. So we'll see if that happens. I'm not holding my breath, but that would be cool. Back for more.
It's not the final trip, but I got a pack for the final trip.
There's a Roomba in my room. This daylight savings time thing has thrown off my internal clock. It doesn't feel as late as it feels. That didn't make sense. It doesn't feel as late as it is. You know what I mean, probably, right? Anyway, I have a homework assignment due tonight, so I'm probably just going to work on that and hopefully fall asleep afterward, because I'm really tired. I think, as of this video, we should be caught up. Because I think when this gets uploaded, it'll contain all the rest of the backlog. So that's exciting. I wish I had some confetti to throw. Woo! Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.